Even if it's negative attention, do you like it?
No, I don't like the negative, but yes, even...
Doesn't it give you anxiety,
You do?
though?
Yes, I don't love it.
It gives me anxiety. You post some and I'm like, what is she doing? Like, blaming production for things. Like, do you think that's gonna,
No, listen, I try to just express myself, and I do. And in
But
expressing
why
myself...
not call someone in production and say, I'm really upset? Like, I feel like...
Well,
That's too easy.
Well,
That's too easy, and she
taking
doesn't
it
get the
away from the
dopamine
show,
rush
though.
with that.
But I don't necessarily think that I'm doing something when I first do it that's bad.
No.
Bet.
Not always.
Not-
Not always.
okay, not always,
and
but
then
often you
sometimes
do.
I'm like, you know.
I mean, because I know when I see them, I go,
Yeah. Listen, I'm
Oh,
impulsive.
my
We all
God.
know that.
Yes.
I am a work in progress when it comes to that, and I'm going to get better. I will.
You know it's in your control.
Andy, I know that.
Okay,
And I
okay.
get better, and then I'm not. And then I get better, and I'm not. Just give me a chance.
Any thoughts about giving up social media for a time?
I try. Certainly. I do
I'm sorry, I
try.
gotta laugh, I guess.
At Roni Bravo says, from doxing people to posting racial microaggressions to just being a disaster on Instagram, Rinna needs to be put on pause. She's too much this
on
year.
pause. Put me on pause. I don't care.
You also posted in a post that you wound up deleting.
Yes.
You said, if we fight with Garcelle, we're called racist.
That's true.
That's bullshit, and I won't accept it. I'll express myself when and how I want. I'm not afraid of any of you hoes.
Well, that got a little misinterpreted because I was talking to the trolls and the haters coming at me. That's what happens.
And what's your reaction to that?
Sometimes what is said is perceived differently when it comes to us. So therefore, if you're not around a lot of people of color, if you're not around a lot of, like, just like we had the whole thing with the charity. You calling me out about not paying with the charity cut me to the core. Sometimes what you say could have an undertone of being racist, could be a microaggression.
That's how
What were
I
you gonna
felt
say?
in my conversation.
About what?
My original conversation with Sutton is how I felt. I now know that that was not her intention, but the impact was how I felt.
I think it's a little different, though.
You gotta stop, Kyle.
No,
Enough
actually,
already.
you have to stop.
Enough.
No, actually, you have to stop.
I'm saying this
because
is
you're
my
comparing two different
experience.
things. You actually said something that didn't actually exist. You were saying that something
the
was out there. She's
conversation
talking about
existed, and she
things
made a
being
public
told.
apology towards me because she said she understood how I then felt about it. As you apologized to Garcelle because you didn't realize
Yeah, but that was a very
your
clean
impact.
situation. This is what I did.
It
This is how
doesn't
affected
have
her,
to
and I
be
whatever.
clean like yours, okay?
I'm just
Stop
saying,
making
Mitchie.
it about how you experience it. Enough.
It's not about how I experience it.
You
Calm
don't
your tits.
understand
It's not about how I
anything, Kyle,
experience it. It's you
until
weren't telling the
experience
truth. You
it.
weren't telling the
Enough.
truth.
That's my
admit
truth.
that
You
you
don't
made it up.
understand it,
No.
and you never will.
No.
That's who you are.
No, that's actually not true.
You only
made
said you
something
understood
up.
because you don't want to get in trouble. That's why.
That's actually not
real.
true. We had a very nice conversation, and
Get
I
real.
understood that, like she
Enough.
said,
I'm
if
done
I
with you.
said that to... No, we're actually supposed to talk about these things,
I
Crystal.
think you're talking about two
So,
different things.
We're talking about two
I
different
think you're
things.
talking about the
Completely two
experience
different
of how you
things.
felt, and I think she's talking about the dark comment that was
Yes,
made.
that's what we're
You're
talking
having two
about.
different conversations.
Do either one of you guys think, feel, or believe that anyone here on the cast is racist?
No.
I think we all have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
The conversation has changed generationally. Your intentions aren't bad. It's just things are changing. And it's subtle, but yet the consequences are big.
Yes, for everybody.
All right. We're going to leave it there, and we'll be back with more after this.